Hello everyone and welcome, and thank you for joining me for the second installment of my Wicked Wellness series regarding bariatric surgery and post-bariatric surgery challenges. Today I want to talk about the challenges after surgery, and I know there are a lot of other videos out there that deal with the pre-surgery and the surgery itself and the immediate issues right after the surgery, but my goal with this series is to talk about the challenges post-surgery, like way post-surgery, years post-surgery. I had my surgery in December of 2012, and now since it's 2018, I'm quite a few years away from when I had my surgery. And one thing that I have noticed throughout these last few years is that the challenges are still there, they're just different. The challenges that I had before the surgery and what sort of prompted me to have the surgery included just day-to-day activities and not being able to do them without feeling exhausted all the time and not feeling embarrassed or worrying about stairs or not being able to do laundry because I couldn't climb flights of stairs to go to the basement to do them. And so those challenges, the physical challenges, and there were mental challenges too, don't get me wrong, sort of have kind of evolved into more of the mental challenges that I'm dealing with now, and dealing with food and dealing with the emotions of food, emotional eating, the emotional stress and how to deal with stress and how that affects my eating. And one of the things that I have noticed is that I have a tremendous amount of pressure on myself that I've put on myself to maintain this weight, because there's a certain expectation that people have now of me that I've had the surgery and now they expect me to stay this small for the rest of my life. And one of the things that I want to stress about bariatric surgery is that it's not a quick fix. And if it were easy, everyone would do it. If weight loss was simple, everyone would be doing it without having to go through the whole weight loss surgery journey. It's not as simple as just eating less and exercising more. There's a lot more influencing people when it comes to weight, and a lot of it has to do with your own personal struggles, your own emotions, and that's the commonality that everyone has with challenges with weight, is the emotional part of it. And everyone has their own cross to bear. Everyone has their own journey, their own story, but at the basis of it, the fundamental level of it, it's an emotional thing for every person. And how people deal with those emotions varies greatly. Some people starve themselves. Some people eat themselves into oblivion. I was one of the people that used to eat themselves into oblivion. The bariatric surgery has given me a tool to sort of prevent me from doing that. I can still do it if I really pushed my body and wanted to, but that's my fear, and I don't want to regress, and I don't want to push my body back to where it was. And that's one of the things about bariatric surgery, is that it's not a fix that fixes everything forever. It's only as good as you put the time and effort into it, and you can gain the weight back. And I know people that have had to go through that pain of gaining the weight back. One of the things that the surgery doesn't fix are your bad eating habits. The things that you do that, the emotional eating or the bad food choices or the portion control issues that you had before your surgery are still going to haunt you after the surgery. And those are the things that you need support on. Those are the things I talk to my nutritionist about and my therapist about and my family about, is, the pressure that I feel and how I have to maintain a certain weight. And if I start to creep up on my weight, or if I start to slack off on my exercise, then I start to feel a lot of guilt. And I really struggle with that. So these are some of the things that I wish I had known about before I've had the surgery. These are things that the surgeons really don't talk to you about. They're more interested in the pre-op and the operation itself and the preliminary post-op. But in terms of the long-term effects of the surgery, it really does have a long-term emotional effect that a lot of people just don't talk about. And that's one of the issues that I want to talk about here, and why I started this series, because I think there's a lot of other people out there who are in the same situation that I am, who are post-surgery for a few years and are struggling with maintaining their weight loss. So one of my goals with this weight loss series and with why I started Wicked Wellness was to address those issues and address how we can work together to sort of face them and not let them control our eating, and to be able to move past it and stay at a healthy place and not allow food to become the main pivot point and focal point of our lives to the point where it's controlling us. I'm at a point right now where food is all consuming for me because I am struggling with my weight, and I have gotten it back under control, happily, but it's taken a lot of effort and a lot of willpower to do that, and a lot of self-motivation, and I know that that's a real difficult thing for a lot of people. Where do I get my inspiration to do that from? It's my own fear of gaining the weight back is my biggest motivation. It's also wanting to maintain my healthy lifestyle because I like being able to be active. I like being able to do things and not feel like I'm struggling every single day. I like the fact that I can sleep soundly without sleep apnea. I like the fact that I can get out and bike if I want to. There are a lot of positive things that have come with this that I don't want to lose, and that I've embraced and have incorporated as part of my life now, and I want to keep them. So those are all the things that sort of motivate me to want to maintain where I am now. But I'm not going to lie to you, it's something that I struggle with every single day, and I know that there are other people out there that are also struggling. So with that said, I'm hoping that there'll be some comments on this video. I hope that you guys will open up and share with me some of the challenges that you've had. You can visit my website at wickedwellness.com, and you can reach out to me and email me, and let's start a dialogue, and let's try to support each other in this journey so that we can maintain our healthy lifestyle without so much struggle and without feeling like we're alone. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you will join me for my next video coming out soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.